Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian, welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing as Germany. So I'm going to try and make this episode be a little bit shorter than usual, maybe 45 minutes or so, because I'm trying to get back on track. So I'm recording this at Thursday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. and Thursday's episode is still uploading, and it's a rather long episode, as you guys already know, a little over an hour and like 7 minutes, so that made it take a bit longer, but really just everything seems to be taking longer with YouTube. Since I came back from our break, the processing's taking longer, the uploading's taking longer, everything's just taking longer. So yeah, it's not going to be up until this evening. It was supposed to be up in the afternoon. You know, I had it ready and everything. I just needed to upload it. It was already edited. And yeah, it's been uploading for hours. And now I'm recording this video, so I won't be able to make it public if it finishes. So it's going to be in the evening when I finally get it out. I gotta go to the gym today too, so yeah, it's just my whole schedule's messed up right now, trying to get back on track and releasing the videos when we typically do. So I'm gonna do a shorter episode today just to make it easier to get this video up on time. And this is the reason why I record all the videos the day before, so I don't have to worry about any of this. I get everything done the day before, and I don't have to worry about how long it takes to upload or how long it takes for YouTube to process, because it's already done, you know, hours before it needs to be made public. So I'm going to try and get back on track by making a shorter video, so that everything will be quicker with it. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it, since it will be a shorter episode. And try and finish up the invasion of the United Kingdom. I guess we should probably take a look at the Asian front before we unpause this, because I don't remember where we left off there. But over here, this looks pretty good. Yeah, we're in a decent situation here. We do want to stop this guy from advancing here. It looks like he'll be gone in 3 days. We'll get there in 18 hours, so we'll definitely beat them there. But yeah, this is looking pretty good down here. These guys are cut off, you know, not cut off from supply, of course. So let's get them wiped out. We're going to make sure this guy stays up here. I'm not sure why we've got divisions from up here going to the south and divisions from the south going up here. So we'll just switch this up a little bit and put these guys over here. But other than that, looks pretty good. This guy's coming back. We don't want that to happen. In fact, we needed to get into this port here, so we can cut these guys off, but that did not work. So let's make sure this guy's over here. Give these guys a planning bonus. And then we'll try and attack one of these two provinces, just whichever one's weaker, I guess. Try and cut off these divisions here. Yeah, and we'll get those guys wiped out as well. One thing I did want to show you guys here is the battle plans for our allies. I had a few questions regarding what our allies are doing, what they're planning on doing. So I figured we'd take a peek at this real quick. You can see that the Americans are not doing any invasions in the Pacific. They're just losing islands here. They're not really, you know, launching any offensives here. They are, this is, you know, different allies. I'm not entirely sure who all orders these are. Looks like, yeah, quite a few different countries here. So it seems like they're very much focusing on this area here. As you can see, the many divisions here, so kind of all the damn supply. Some invasions of Turkey are planned. More invasions here being launched against the British, so they're working on that. But this is kind of a mess. The Americans actually have an invasion going from this port in Oregon all the way through the canal, the Panama Canal, and then all the way over to here. It just shows you how inefficient the AI is. Just so stupid. I don't know why they're not invading from one of these ports. Kind of silly, because it would take them forever to travel there. But yeah, this is what they're trying to do here in Canada. But yeah, just no focus on the Pacific at all. Outside of, you know, obviously the Chinese theater here. But I mean, not really worried about, you know, taking their islands back that the Japanese have conquered. So I'm not entirely sure why that is. Well, that's what they're doing. Alright, just make sure we got orders here before we focus on the British theater again. We might be able to win there. It's not impossible. I'm going to try, guys, and see if we can't get a win. No, but what if we sent another unit over there? We'll see. Because, yeah, I'd really like to be able to push forward there. See if there's any other orders to be given around here. Again, we are outnumbered on this front. I mean, technically we're not when you count our allies, but they're not doing anything. So, yeah, they're mostly just kind of sitting there. Taking this damn capital province has been quite difficult. Way more than I had anticipated. We do got this guy cut off here, so let's go ahead and try and help out. Get that finished up. We have this guy coming as well. Try and get those two divisions destroyed. But other than that, yeah, there's really not much to be done here. We got a few units that are pushing forward, but kind of just allows us to focus on this situation, try and get this wrapped up. Because then we can use all these divisions in the Asian theater. So these guys are still being attacked here. We got the tank over here. Let me see if we can't move here before them. That'd be really helpful. We could. We can. 12 hours. Okay, so we want to do that. But frankly, we need more units over here. So yeah, these guys need to get their butts up north. Down here, we're winning against that division there, but more divisions are likely going to come. We've got to get this finished up here. He's currently wrapping that up. We were able to stop them from advancing any further here. They are about to take that province, so that's an issue. So looking for other areas where we can advance. They're all pulling back from this province. If we could win here, that would be quite helpful. Let me see if we can. No, we cannot. Okay, so with that in mind, let's just go ahead and stop this madness. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, I think what we'll do is move the Green Army down here. And just let the Red Army cover all this area here. Hopefully they can do it. I don't think they have any other tasks. Yeah, it's just this front here. And then, of course, we have the invasion that's hitting Portsmouth. And so hopefully that will be successful. These guys are moving. Let's keep them here. In fact, I think we could probably attack over here in Plymouth, get that port, and then cut off any divisions that are remaining here. Let's go and attack these guys. They're nice and weak. So we'll take that territory. We are winning that defense now as well, so that's excellent news. So the tank is here. The Americans won right there, so this has actually gone into American hands now. Alright, well, let's hurry up and get over to this province. Looks like they might be trying to get to that port, so we're going to want to stop all that. That could be difficult to do. Let's see if we can't get the tank over there for defensive purposes. And then let's go and attack here. These guys are cut off, so we'll try and get them all destroyed. But yeah, let's stop those divisions first. That should be key here. And let's have these guys take care of that one province. So that'll be finished. These guys are moving somewhere else, probably up north. Yep, of course. Where else would they be going? So let's go and get that province taken with them. Keep them down here. And just really waiting for this to land. And there we go. With that done, we can now start attacking with these newly arrived divisions. See where the best location to go. Probably here and here. There's a lot of troops right there. I don't expect we'll win there. But we don't want to take too many divisions off of the port. We do want to cover that. So it's going to go this way. And just bring a few divisions into each of these attacks. Again, we got to leave some to defend. We'll keep the 3 smaller divisions there. Maybe send 3 that way. And 4 this way. I will do 1 more. About 4 and 4. So that should be an easy win here. There's nobody defending that province. Yeah, this is looking pretty darn good, guys. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that as well. And then have these guys go over there as soon as they get across that river. Okay, so the Americans are advancing here. Again, this is kind of unfortunate. Oh, they capitulated, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so the British have been defeated. Now, they do still have territory over here that would pose a threat, because they could invade from Ireland. So we're going to want to get Ireland taken. We could probably get the island here taken as well. I think that'd be wise. And these guys could be arriving into any of these ports. Probably not this one here, because they were just defeated there. But yeah, they could be coming to this port here. Remember, it's not naval invasion if it was already sent. That should be, but it's just not the way it works. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send the tanks out of Britain. I don't think they're necessary here, and not good with naval invasions anyway. So let's get them out of Britain, and we're going to use them here to help out against the Turks, because somebody's got to do it. These guys are struggling. Our allies here are not doing well. And there are some easy ways to get some wins here. So let's go ahead and start with that. So we'll get the tanks coming over here. See if we got anybody. We do not. Didn't know if we had any tanks that were over there done training. So that's where Rommel's going. In fact, you know what? I should probably redo that, because you never know if he has any other orders elsewhere that could cause some problems. So let's just delete his orders and give him new ones here. Alright, so Rommel's going to go help out there. And then with these divisions here, we'll use some of them to wrap up the British here, and then the rest of them, I guess, we'll have go over to the Asian theater. Yeah. Now, he has the invader trait, and so he would be really good for invading Japan. Now, you could also use him for invading over here. I don't think that'll be necessary. Let me just see what he's currently got. Okay, he's an engineer. Okay, so I think what we'll do is have him come over here and come into this area. It's going to take him forever to get here, so just expect that. But yeah, from here he could do naval invasions. Now, the front is all going to move, so let's just do something. Well, good God. This is weird. Yeah, this is going to be a weird front to design here. So we want them all, and I should have deleted the order again. I do forget sometimes when you're moving from different theater, you want to delete all of your orders. So this will all change, and this is not what we're going to use them for. We're going to use them for the invasion of Japan. I just want them to start walking over here, or taking the railroads or whatever, or even go by sea. I don't know how they're going to get over there, honestly. Hopefully they don't do anything silly, like go by sea all the way around, because I think they'd get sunk by the Japanese fleet. Maybe we should shut off any convoys going over there. We'll watch and see what they do. If they go by land, then it's fine, which is what I want them to do. It'll take a long time, but it's the only safe way, I think. So with these divisions here, we're going to set them up to do all these invasions. So we'll do a small invasion here, and then a couple invasions right here into Ireland. So let's just grab a couple troops here. Now, I know a lot of these guys might not have arrived. Oh yeah, they're all here. Those are the ones we sent recently. So yeah, let's just get these three here. Get them doing an invasion from this port. Hit that island. And then the rest of them are going to be set up to invade these locations. We're going to go ahead and give these 2 tank units to Rommel. I'm not too worried about the conquest. Ireland should go pretty smooth. I don't think we'll need tanks to do it. Let me just take a look at the terrain here in these areas. Okay, so yeah, we would want to use the mountain troops here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll use the mountain troops in Ireland. And so we'll just want to split them up. So these are the 3 that we have going over here. I thought it took the bottom 3, but apparently not. Alright, so let's just go ahead and create some orders here. I think everybody here in Britain has been destroyed. We don't got to worry about that anymore. So we're going to attack from this port into Belfast. We'll throw these guys in there. Although, I got to uncheck that. And then give some of these other... I'm going based on experience. We don't want all the experienced troops doing the same order. And then we'll attack into Dublin. Alright, so we should have a few more divisions that need to get assigned to these areas. I should take this guy and put him over here. And just kind of keep this even, I suppose. Yeah, that looks good. 8 and 8, and then the other 3 divisions doing that invasion. Alright, excellent. And I think that's it. Just kind of double check here. I did notice that the Japanese have this territory here. I think this is because they own it. I don't think there's actually any divisions there. Now, they could have done an invasion here. But I don't think that's what happened, guys. I think it's because they own it. Because they took it in that peace treaty. So I think that's what actually happened there. So I don't think we have to worry about that. But I did want to double check and make sure there wasn't any other little hatches that we didn't know about. Alright, so that one's safe. We could do the invasions into the Mediterranean. I guess maybe if we finished up these ones, that would be an option. Have the Purple Army go do that. We need to get all these dockyards and factories assigned that we just got from the British. So let's go on and figure out what we want to get. We currently have 2 lines of cruisers. I really feel like that's not enough. So yeah, this is what I've been wanting to get, is another line for the cruisers. The question is, do we want to do the support cruisers or the attack cruisers? Probably want to do the support cruisers at this point. If we had enough dockyards, let's say do both. I have 2 lines of each, but for right now, let's have 2 lines of the support cruisers. Alright, we also have a military factory to get assigned. Alright, lovely. We got a lot going into those fighters. I kind of changed up the priorities a little bit here to focus more on fighters because we do have so many issues with those planes. Support equipment could also probably use more factories. Well, we have 20 going there. We should be able to fix that. All the adjustments we made to our divisions is the reason for that. We also have a tactical bomber shortage, so maybe put a few more factories into that then. Okay, excellent. I'll go and take a look, see what our submarines did before we let our divisions make their movements. And we'll focus solely on this theater over here. See how we're doing. So we're about to grab that port there. These guys are trying to take off here, because they're worried about being cut off. But let's have them continue here and instead race down to that port, but not this way. So he'll go this way. So yeah, let's go this way, down this border here, and just race towards that port, cutting off any divisions that happen to be here. And then we might want to... I guess we have to keep somebody here, don't we? Well, let's have this guy help out in that attack, because it looks like we'll actually win that. I didn't expect to win that. This would cut off these divisions here, but they are about to try and leave. Some of them might, in fact, be leaving. I'm not sure where all these guys are attempting to go. Let's try and attack here, just to lock those units down. Looks like it's irrelevant. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to win here. Let's go and pull it back then. Keep these guys all here for now. Not sure where they're taking off to, but let's make sure they don't go. They'll be coming back down here. I think they were wrapping up all these little pockets of troops that we cut off. I think that's what they've been working on. We have destroyed those divisions. Excellent. So these guys can just move on over to here. You know what? We're going to have them take the railroads, get over here quicker. If they can, they might not be able to. Huh. I don't know why the unit cannot enter this province here. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, that's quite weird. Can't really explain that, honestly. Alright, we'll just have them come over here then. Alright, so this division... Let's see what we want to do here. It looks like we have... Yeah, we now have the front with India. So that's a problem. Because I don't really want to go down there. What I think we'd do is just, like, get down... I'm not really interested in fighting here. It's not necessary to defeat them. So we might just create, like, a defensive front down here in the mountains. I guess this is all mountainous, too, so you could just create the defensive front here. Yeah, I suppose that's what we want to do to stop any more units from coming up here. So let's go and attack down there now. We'll see if we are able to win. There are more divisions coming, so we might not be successful in that. That mountain division would be the best to handle this. There's less divisions here, but you can see how weak our units are on this front, and this is what's affecting our ability to achieve victories here. Is we don't have any damn equipment. Equipment shortages are serious. I almost want to pull back on these divisions here, but I don't think it had much effect because it's not the tanks that we're lacking. In fact, let's just go and deploy all these. We won't be building any more troops until we figure out the equipment situation. Because, yeah, equipment is not good at this moment. I'll attack right there. I know we're cutting them off. That's okay. These guys are looking weaker here. We might be able to win. Especially if that division there leaves, but it doesn't matter anyway because it took one of our provinces. Okay, so they could so easily cut us off here. So let's try and stop that. You can see that this guy's moving there now. It's definitely a concern. Not enough to make me stop advancing here with any of these units. I'm going to take a look at what happened over here. Sunk 2 convoys. Okay. Still battling the British fleet. And until we wrap up this area, I'm not going to move the Navy over to Asia. Let's finish up here first, guys. We'll need control of the seas. But let's see what that Red Army's doing. Okay, they are going by land. Excellent. That's what we wanted. I was worried they'd go all the way by sea, and that would be disastrous. Yeah, that would not go well for us, I think. Alright, so yeah, they are attempting to close this here, and that's a problem. We'll have to try and thicken this up with these units. This guy failed his attack. Okay, probably not a lot surprising, honestly. Let's go this way instead. He's trying to take off. Can't let that happen. Was going to have him come over here and wrap this up, but clearly he's got to stop that motorized division from cutting us off. We're getting more and more tanks here, so that's helpful. Onto this front. It is a huge, massive, wide front, though, for, you know, the number of units. I guess we got 15 in there now, and they've gotten to a decent size. We did finish up the Plan Z, gave us some Navy experience, got some more dockyards, and most importantly, got some research bonuses for those 1944 models. So let's go ahead and see what we want to get next. We don't really need to befriend Denmark. Let me see if this has any benefits. It doesn't look like it. It'll increase their opinion and increase their democratic support, but I don't think any of that's necessary. They're already in the faction. They're probably very democratic. So I think that's something we're going to be doing. We'll just focus on the ones over here. So I think we're going to go with the infrastructure so we can get those additional factories. That would be super helpful, those military factories, considering that equipment is our main issue right now. Big old massive fronts, I guess, are a major issue too. We were actually able to win there. Excellent. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. But yeah, that was successful. Units seem confused. I don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, just a very difficult front right now. Just not really able to make any movement here because of the terrain. And of course the weakened divisions due to lack of equipment and the being outnumbered. And then the allies soaking up supply in many of these regions and not helping us is also playing a major role. So we were actually defeated there, so we're getting pushed back. So that attempt to advance there is clearly not going to work. Let's go ahead and start taking this territory then. This guy's about to get defeated, so we should probably send more divisions to help him out. We could also just go here. I guess we will go ahead and take that province. And then let's go ahead and get all this here taken. Since he failed before, there's a division stopping him. And damn, he was part of that retreat. All right, so that's disastrous. What we're gonna have to do now is attack these mountain troops just to stop them from advancing here and cutting off our tank unit. Let me see if anybody else is set to do it. Now it looks like we're good. They're just attacking right there. Yeah, this is the key. This is where we're gonna get the win here, but we gotta cut these troops off. We're having difficulty doing that. So yeah, this tank unit will get over here. He'll get over here as well to stop that motorized division, because that motorized division is nice and fast. He's gonna continue advancing up along the coast there. Somebody needs to come over here. We don't have the divisions to do it right now. We do have some free dockyards, a couple free dockyards. Let's make sure we didn't finish building anything. Nope, still building the big ships. I would like to get another line of capital ships going, but first I feel like we have to get the cruiser situation dealt with. We just don't have enough cruisers, or at least more modern cruisers, I should say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get dockyards going into these cruisers, and then if we finish that up, we'll get another line for the capital ships. Just gonna make sure these guys deploy over here with the rest of the fleet. We actually don't have the battleships deploying there. Okay, excellent. I'll go ahead and take a look to see what we sunk here. We got a carrier with 2 destroyers, so that's awesome. It's good progress there. And we just take a look, see how long before these guys are ready, and if we want to have them train in the meantime. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have them train up some of these guys that, you know, we deployed from the training army, so never got their full experience level. We'll let them train. It'll be helpful, having that combat bonus for any further naval invasions. Okay, so let's start over here, see if we won. They moved somebody else there. So that's quite unfortunate. I thought we had the win there. We do not. I don't know if this one has an order. Looks like, I mean, you have multiple fronts here, which is an issue. So let's just make sure that we all are on the same front. Okay, so we want to do this one and have them all come over to here. There we go. And then go ahead and delete that. Alright, so this was for the front we wanted it to be for. Alright, excellent. So we have a total of 7 divisions assigned to this, and I think they're all here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. They're all here except for the one that couldn't go through there for whatever reason. Let's make sure we go over here, defend that province. Yeah, just not able to advance anywhere up along here. We'll continue like checking it out every once in a while for changes in the situation, but overall, I don't know that we're about to get any wins here. Cutting off that division, or those 3 divisions would be helpful, but yeah, just not able to do it. Even with the mountain troop, just not possible. Could try attacking here. Again, it's in the mountains, but maybe 2 divisions. Might be able to get a win there. Just push forward where we can. Again, this is not where the win is going to be. This is not where we're going to achieve victory, guys. We're going to achieve victory over here. This is the key area. But we're having difficulty here. Now, they cannot reconnect here, and it doesn't really matter that much. So he's defending there. Let's go over here. It's not like we have troops cut off here, but it matters for the long term what I'm trying to do here. Alright, so we'll just keep on dipping them along the coast. But yeah, I'm trying to get control of all this area so that we can then start working on naval invasions of the Japanese. I have no intention of fighting the Japanese all through China. That's not the best way for us to do this. So I think this guy was going in an undefended province, and now he's attacking across a river, and that's not going to work. Yeah, the attrition's starting to kick our butt here. I don't know that we can improve it. Looks like we can improve here, so we will. But overall, the supply is still coming from, you know, all the way across the Russian Federation, and so it's always going to be an issue. There's going to be like problems. All right, so we're going to grab that province since it's undefended. And yeah, just having these guys clean this up here. Although really we need to be advancing, so I guess we'll have them do that. Just keep them away from this division that's moving towards that key port province. So they were able to take this province, but it's irrelevant. Let's just push them back anyways. It looks like we already did that actually. And then we're gonna have these guys go all the way down here, because that's likely where we're gonna invade from. Is that port right there. And that's gonna be the best location for our invasions, which is what that Red Army's gonna do when they get here. That's why I sent them here. They got that invader trait, Our general does. So that's going to be their job. Yeah, I'm just really surprised we can't win here. It's green initially, but I think it just keeps going down. Yeah, if we could get that capital, we might be able to capitulate them. Probably not, though. So we've taken that province here. Still need to get a win in multiple provinces. You know, if we attack these guys here, send in everything we got there, and then support with these two, we can cut off those two divisions. I was trying to cut all of them off, but yeah, that's just cutting off these ones right here is better than the current situation. It's just the mountains. And then that we mostly have tanks over here, which are just not going to be very effective fighting in the mountains, as you'd expect. Alright, so these guys have finished this up. Excellent. So now let's see how we want to do this, because that's the main goal I wanted them to succeed in. I guess we could race towards their capital. I think these troops might very well get cut off, though. We'll try. We'll see what happens. We'll go after it. But yeah, they could very well get cut off. We'll have to see what happens. The better option would be have them racing up this way and try and connect to that front. But let's go after the capital first, because, man, it would be helpful to not have to fight all these troops if we could just capitulate them. That'd be the best way to do it. Yeah, this is not going to work. Not surprising. It is a mountain attack. We are fighting Marines there as well. So we do want this guy finishing this up. So I got to re-give him the orders, but I didn't want all the rest of the divisions coming over here. All right. So getting some victories, also taking some losses here and there. Tanks struggling to get wins here. Just not good terrain. And these guys must have got defeated or something, because yeah, they were stopped. Now they could very easily take all this back. It looks like that might be what they end up doing. But you know what? We take that capital. Who knows what might happen? I don't expect that to be enough to get them to capitulate, though. All right, so this is not going to work. So we'll go ahead and stop that. Let's instead have them come over here and thicken this up. And yeah, we're just kind of stretching the front out, which isn't necessarily helping us. I'll attack right here. Try and push the front forward a little bit. It doesn't really increase the size of the front at all. Just gives us more security. It'll be more difficult for them to cut us off. So yeah, we can go ahead and get these guys cut off, I suppose. Although it looks like they'll just reconnect it. Okay. So we need to go over here and make them attack us then. He'll get there in 5 hours. Can we beat him? Probably not. 8 hours. Alright, so we'll just reconnect then. Make sure our troops have supply. Yeah, it's just such a wide front. These guys are successful in advancing towards the capital, though. Again, I don't think that'll be enough to force their capitulation, but we'll try it anyways. Alright, so let's go and dip around the rest of the front, see if there's any openings to take advantage of. Or just attacks like this where, you know, we can gang up on them with a bunch of troops and just push them back. Again, prefer to cut them off, but that's, you know, easier said than done. Yeah, more divisions there, so not going to get the win there. Probably not going to get the win there either. Might be able to cut some troops off right here, guys. Let's go and try it out. See if we can't make that happen. And then we'd want to come over here with this unit. And then he can go over here. That's the best way to do it, I think. Alright, so just making some movements over here. Again, this is not where the wind's going to be. The wind's going to be invading Japan, the Japanese homeland. That's how we're going to get the victory. Yeah, they have reconnected this. It's going to cause us some problems. We're going to start wrapping up this territory here. Surprised they haven't cut us off here. We were actually able to defeat them there. We're going to take their capital again. It's not going to be enough to get the capitulation here, but maybe if we go grab that first and then come back down here and grab this. Just looking for victory points, enough to try and get them to capitulate. They got so much territory here, though. I don't think taking the victory points would be enough. Yeah, I'm just not able to win throughout here either. Okay, so what happened over here? So you got India, and you also got a free India? And they're both in the Anglo-Italian Pact? Okay, so it doesn't really have any effect. These guys are not fascist. But yeah, I think they'll stay in the war. Yeah, so it's just not going to have any effect. Okay, is what it is. These tanks continue advancing. Again, they could be cut off at any moment. You can see the Japanese are here. I'm surprised they even still have supply, honestly. But they're having success, so might as well let them keep going. But this might end up resulting in them getting destroyed. But they can just go get like the local supply over here. That might keep them alive until we can get some troops over to assist them. Yeah, I wanted the tanks to help us finish cutting these guys off, but I'm really considering having the tanks focus on this front here, because we're lost a lot of the initiative here that we had when we pushed down this way. You can see that all this area is now defended, where it wasn't before. Alright, so these guys will, I guess they'll continue going that way, and then we'll have them come over this way. And we'll just have them take that one province, I suppose. Again, just continue kind of thickening this up. Try and get this division here reconnected. He took off, didn't he? He got pretty far away. he's quite far away. Let's see where these Red Army troops are. Alright, so we got it coming. Again, they got a long trek over here. It'll probably take them a long time to get over here. That's alright. Still training those guys up. We're going to take a look at the battles, and then we'll see how Rommel's doing on progressing towards his front. Looks like he's already there. Alright, excellent. So let's go ahead and start attacking now. Although, what I was going to do is irrelevant. Okay, so I was going to shoot down to Istanbul and take that. But that's not the best way to do this now. Because I was going to take that, and then you could come up around here and get them cut off. Because I have a port right here as well. So you have to go this way, and then all the divisions will be cut off. I guess you got to take this one at least. So we're going to grab that province real quick. And then we'll want to yeah, I'm not sure how the best way to do this, because you want to get that port. So it could come over here and attack across the river. Could just not care about it. But yeah, we'll help out down there. It looks like the Americans are helping, so we all just kind of came at the same time. Now they are attacking us here. We do have multiple divisions here. Let's see if we can't help out on that defense. Yeah, they're not doing so well. Looks like these guys are really weak. Let's try and push forward here. Now they are moving more divisions. I don't know where all these troops are moving to, but still winning here despite no supply. They do have 48 hours of supply, so maybe that's the reason why. And one of these divisions is doing something we don't want them to do. We want them to come over to this front here. We'll have him move over to here. Yeah, it's just kind of an ugly front here. Yeah, just trying to thicken this up a little bit so we don't so easily get cut off from supply. Of course, the idea of connecting this guy's looking less and less likely. Alright, so he should be coming over to this front. We don't want him on that front. We don't need any more divisions over there. That's plenty to get it done. It looks like we lost here as well. Damn. Yeah, if we could just win here, I mean, you'd have to go here. Maybe if you go around this way. The province is undefended. Maybe if you get up this way. Maybe use a light tank for that instead. Have this guy just go grab at that province. Maybe we'll attack that CAD division when he gets there. Yeah, we just need to do something to cut these guys off. Either here or here. Just anywhere. Somebody needs to get a win here. Attack right there, but yeah, we've had no success against that. And they just aren't getting any organization either because of the supply issues here. Alright, let me see what we can do with this guy. I don't think there's going to be much we're going to do, actually. Yeah, we need an attack right there. Still have to get this wrapped up first, though. And so this guy's getting all this taken care of. Let's put this one over to here. Frankly, the Yellow Army's front needs to be decreased by quite a bit. We do have Orange Army divisions over here, so let's go ahead and start the process of reducing the Yellow Army's front, so they're covering a little bit less. But overall, we're definitely overstretched. But as we get more divisions over here coming from other locations, like from that British theater, we should be in a much better situation. We do have some military factories, or one military factory. Let's go figure out what we need the most. Fighters are still really, really short, but it's not as bad as some of the other equipment that we're short on. Support equipment's still one of the worst. Motorized, I don't know how many factories go into that. We'll put a few more into it, because yeah, we're short on that too. I think we're short on everything. The equipment situation is just really bad. Surprisingly bad. Okay, so they are not moving to cut us off there, so let's go ahead and move our planes down. Could be getting assistance down here. We have them all up here. So let's go to move the fighters here. I was kind of hesitant to move to these air bases because I was worried that they would eventually move some planes over there, but that has not been the case so far. We need more planes over here, but yeah, we can't cover that region. We have no close air bases. That'd be really helpful. I don't know that it'll be necessary to stay here. Are we advancing here at all? No, we're really not. Okay, so I think we're going to move these planes out as well and put them into more important regions. Or maybe just have them here and give them some close air support too. Alright, so that looks good. We might have more close air support we can move, so let me just take a peek. Pretty sure we... Oh, you know what? We have all the planes over here. Now, some of these will have to be used for the invasions of Ireland, but yeah, there's plenty, I feel. Maybe move one of these over here. And that should be enough, and then just move the rest of these over to here. Yeah, just trying to get control of the skies there. We'll do more ground crews there. Maybe take the more ground crews off here. And we do still have more fighters here, apparently. Okay, well, let's go and send them over here. Just make this invasion go smoothly. And then maybe give... We should be using the tactical bombers over there. Give some more tactical bombers over here. And then let's go and just send these to these air bases. And there's 2 air bases, so even if they take one, we still should be in a good situation. There we go. So I don't know how overstaffed these might be. Maybe we might move to this one instead. Maybe we'll get control of this air region. That could help us out quite a bit. I don't know who's assigned to this, but let's make sure they go onto this front here. And it looks like we failed in that attack there into the forest. Again, the supply is what's kicking our butt here, guys. We can build these up, but yeah, it's not going to help us much. So yeah, this division will likely get destroyed now. They sent too many troops over here. We could just kind of sit in the capital and get the local supply, but overall, yeah, these guys might be done for. I thought we could race over here. It's always a risk. A lot of times it doesn't work. Let's go this way. Again, just try and take undefended territory. I'm going to try hitting this province. I don't know who's there, but if we could cut these guys off, that'd be helpful. We want to keep them from taking the airbase. That's a threat. So bring this guy over here. And what happened to the light tank who was assigned to do this? Oh, he's just slow. Okay, we'll keep him going down there. Red Army here, we're going to want them going to this area, so it's fine them having that front for right now. Again, this is going to take them a long time to get here. So yeah, there's just no ability to advance over here. Might be able to defeat that division. You'd think we'd be able to defeat that division. He must have hit the railroads because he had no organization. Could advance here, but this is just further exposing ourselves to being cut off, so I don't think that's going to work out. Looks like our allies are doing some sillier attacks here. Yeah, we could have cut those guys off, but that's not going to be possible now. Might as well help them. Yeah, might as well help them in these battles. At least we're getting wins. We were able to win there. Alright, well that's a victory, even if it's a slight one. We'll take what we can get here, guys. But yeah, of course we're not able to advance here. These guys are taking lots of attrition, so they're pretty weak. Yeah, still not able to beat them. We're taking attrition too, so. Do we have the ability to advance here? Like 2 divisions? That'd be helpful. Looks like we might be able to win. We'll try. We'll try it out. See if we can't get a victory there. Oh yes, I forgot about the Rommel's troops here. Okay, so if he's won here, then I guess what we'll do next, just send all the tanks over to here, and then just kind of advance down to the port, cut off whatever divisions are here. It's not that big of a deal. Though we might want to attack from there. This is what we'll do. We'll have these divisions go here and then attack those 3 once they're cut off. Alright, so that'll be Rommel's orders. And I think these guys are still training up, or at least some of them are. Yeah, they're still training. Could just say screw it and go ahead and do the launch the attacks now, but I think it's fine to let them get their experience up. Invasions are hard as it is. Well, it looks like we might be having some supply coming through here. Now I don't know what this poor little division's gonna do. He'll come over here. He's actually got good organization and strength, so he could take more points, but I think what he really should do is try and focus on getting back home, if at all possible. And get back over to our front here. I wonder if we can get across that river for this guy. I mean, he's really weak. Might even be able to beat him. Maybe. We're so cut off in supply that we're just stupidly slow. I'm going to try and get back home to our borders. We'll even extend the borders a little bit to try and make that more practical. But I don't know, guys. I don't know how well that'll work out. And why is this guy moving? We never put him onto this front. I wanted to see who was there. Okay. This is open again, so let's go and try taking it. And yeah, we need to get a win somewhere around here. It's easier said than done, though. Let's try attacking here and then a support with these guys. Maybe we can ramp up around this way, connect here. I don't know. I really want to get these guys cut off. It's just too difficult to advance there because of the mountains. Those mountains are rough. So, see how we can go about doing this. So he's now going across the river. So let's try going this way. And maybe we can cut these guys off here. Again, just don't have the troop numbers down here at the moment. And that's what the problem is. Just lacking troops. We need more divisions, guys. But the equipment means we can't build anymore. Okay. Just seeing how the Rommel troops are doing. Gonna take a peek over here, see if anything's changed. Not really. We could try and attack there again. We just fell every time. I was really surprised too. I know it's the mountains, but it's a cav unit. So you'd think we'd get a win here, but yeah, just no success. Advancing there, we cleaned up this here already, where we helped our allies. Might be able to get a win there. Yeah, I think we'll just wait. Like, advancing here isn't that important. You're not really doing much. Looks like we won there, so that's key. That's going to be super helpful. Let's go ahead and help out that unit so you can advance forward. Still not liking the situation here. We need to attack right there, but I don't think we can win with one unit. Maybe. And then we can cut those guys off. And we'll try that out. See how that goes. We'll go and protect that port. This guy here has been cut off again. Okay. So yeah, we'll just take this one. Or I said again. Yeah, he's not the one that was cut off. It was this guy. If we gang up on him with this unit, with these two units here, we might be able to get a win here. So, you know, so let's just stay here and then try and attack with this division. Attack with both divisions, get these guys reconnected. So that didn't work out. He didn't have the proper support for something like that. I mean, he was the only unit down there. So yeah, just waiting for troops to get over here, frankly. A lot of these Blue Army units here still have to move further south to help us out on this front. Advancing there. Looks like they're now attacking us here to stop our advance, so that's unfortunate. We did take this province here, though. But there's really no location to go to get the win. No matter what, you got to attack into the forest. These guys are weak. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to wait. It's going to have to be patient. We lost 6 convoys there. Are these troop convoys or are these supply convoys? They got to be supply convoys, right? You'd think. We're just going to take a look. Yeah, so we do have supply going through here. Okay, I just want to make sure we didn't have any troops trying to travel through the seas that we do not control. Red Army's closer and closer. Once they get over here, I think it'll be a wrap on that end. That's really what we're waiting on, guys, is getting the Red Army over here. I think that'll be huge. Not able to win there, though. I really wanted to close that off, that path. And it looks like this division here will be destroyed, so that's unfortunate. Me trying to push forward too rapidly, resulting in us losing a unit there. Alright, so we're going to try and reconnect these guys here so we don't lose another tank unit. Let's see if we can't make that happen. We were able to cut these divisions off here, so that's good news. Something worked out for us. But now we don't really have the units to get them destroyed. Yeah, we don't really have any units to wrap them up right now. And we don't want them to get reconnected, and they could do that in either of those two locations there. But they're not weak enough to attack them. They are in mountains. So we're just going to need to wait, be patient, give them a little bit more time to get weak. What we can do is move this unit down here. That would result in... Yeah, I guess they only have to take that one province. So let's move this guy over here so that they can't cut us off. Yeah, we got no divisions basic training, but of course we don't have any equipment. The equipment issue is serious. If we take that province there, not only do we reconnect that guy, we cut this guy off. These 2 divisions off. So let's go and work on getting them destroyed now. Hopefully they don't get reconnected. These guys are trying to break out now, so let's go and try and stop that madness. Them taking that one province there would not reconnect it, so we're okay on that front. I'm going to try and attack this CAD division, see if we can win. We cannot. Just too weakened from that defense that we just did. This guy's finally advancing across here. He's got to win in a defense first. In fact, let's just avoid going to that province. We'll go up, down this way first, so we don't get ourselves cut off. Or hopefully not. Alright, so these guys were destroyed. Excellent. So we made that happen. So some progress has been made here, guys. Make sure all the Red Army goes to these fronts rather than to these ones here. Same thing with any other troops that are currently attempting to come over here. Just get rid of all these. So we don't have any problems there. Alright, beautiful. So just trying to get this here wrapped up. Could use this tank army here, but I think we're just going to wait. Unless we were to go here and then let them attack us. I suppose that would work. Alright, so we need to hurry up and get over to here. These tanks are just moving super slow through the forest. And that's kind of the main issue here, guys. That's just how slow these guys are currently moving. And this unit got into the wrong province. Apparently... the wrong unit, I mean. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit. Okay, we'll get it fixed. Just waiting for the Red Army now. Once the Red Army gets over here, this will be a lot easier. About to wipe those two divisions out, and we're defending there effectively. And we just got the small caliber armor piercing shells. So if we were to continue down these, there's just so much other stuff we need. But we do want to be as strong as possible against the Japanese fleet. Yeah, there's a lot of other things that we still haven't gotten yet, so maybe we want to take a look at that. We already have somebody researching here, one of our slots researching here, but we have all these 1942 techs that we have not gotten over here just yet, so I think we should start focusing on those. We're going to start with the passive bonuses that we have research bonuses for, so we'll go for this one first. Since we're not fighting a whole lot of tanks over there against Japan. Just take a look at how these guys are doing. They're almost done training, so able to send them. But unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of today's episode. We made some progress. We got the British knocked out, which we knew that was going to happen. We've also helped out over here. We can actually go ahead and wipe out these troops now. Get those guys destroyed. So we helped out against the Turks a little bit. And overall, the situation against Turkey's starting to turn around. Over here has been problematic. We had a division destroyed when we tried going after a capital here too quickly. That did not work out nicely. We did take the whole coastline here. We got some troops cut off. So we've had some progress, but overall it's slow going here. We need more troops. So just looking at, well, the Chinese Empire here is 53% towards capitulation. New Mongol Empire is 29% towards capitulation. But yeah, we want to look at the casualties here. So we've taken 201,000 now, 96,000 of that to the Japanese, 78,000 to the British. With Japan, we killed 373,000, so much better kill-death ratio than we had before. That's a 3 point something. It's almost 4.0 kill-death ratio, much better than the 2.0 kill-death ratio we did have. So doing much better against the Japanese, killing a lot of troops, and that's key. Japan does not have unlimited manpower, so that is hurting them. India, we killed 45, almost 46,000 here. Let's go and take a look at... Maybe look at Turkey. We killed 53,000. We've done the most casualties to the Turks because of the troops we cut off. Might have also sunk some in the sea. But I'm looking for the British. They've been capitulated, so they're there. 716,000 casualties to the British. Pretty darn good. Yeah, pretty darn good, guys. So yeah, we've done well in this conflict overall. I see the casualties are much more in our favor than they were before. And look at the field of manpower. That's the biggest difference. Now that the British troops all capitulated, we have a lot more field of manpower our side does than theirs does. Just looking at casualties for our own side, because I'm noticing we only have 46% war participation, so I'm guessing the Americans, their casualties is getting higher and higher. Yep, 910,000 for them. So that's why they have 19%. But they have been occupying as well, so that's getting them some points. That's the overall casualties for our side. We're going to go to end today's episode here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.